Today, we're diving into one of the most unbelievably hilarious yet absolutely true wars in history, the Great Emu War of 1932. Yes, my friends, Australia went to war with birds. And let me tell you, the birds won. Strap in, because this story is wilder than an emu on caffeine. Our story begins in the vast, unforgiving outback of Western Australia. The year is 1932. Farmers are struggling after World War I, and on top of that, they're dealing with a feathery plague, emus. These emus weren't just any birds. They were 6 foot tall, 100-pound, two-legged tanks. Imagine a turkey on steroids, but angrier. And there were 20,000 of them wreaking havoc on wheat fields like it was their personal buffet. So, the farmers were like, "We need help." And the Australian government said, "Don't worry, mates. We'll send in the military." That's right, they deployed soldiers armed with Lewis machine guns to fight birds. Enter Major G.P.W. Meredith and his troops. These guys thought, how hard could it be to take down a bunch of birds? Spoiler alert, very hard. The first encounter was a disaster. The emus were faster, smarter, and apparently bulletproof. The soldiers opened fire, but the emus just scattered into smaller groups like, "Nice try, humans." And then, they came back like nothing happened. These birds weren't just running, they were strategizing. One report said the emus would send a scout to watch the humans, and if it was safe, the rest would follow. Emus had recon. Enjoying the story so far? If you love amazing history tales like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible content. Back to our story. By now, the soldiers were losing their minds. One machine gun jammed, and another ran out of ammo. Meanwhile, the emus were like, "Is that all you've got?" Some say one emu even turned around mid-battle, flapped its wings, and moonwalked out of there. Okay, I made that up, but it sounds believable, right? After a few weeks of this madness, the soldiers admitted defeat. The Great Emu War ended, with the emus victorious. The army used 10,000 bullets and only managed to take down around 1,000 birds. That's a 10% success rate. Not exactly a win for the humans. So, Mr. Emu, how did you feel after defeating the Australian military?
Pretty good, mate. We've been training for years. Humans were no match for our speed and feathers of steel.
The Great Emu War is a reminder of one thing: never underestimate anything, no matter how small. And while it's hilarious to us now, for the farmers, it was no joke. The emus kept destroying crops, and the government eventually gave up on military solutions. To this day, the emus remain undefeated champions of the Australian outback. So there you have it, the time Australia went to war with birds and lost. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and maybe share it with someone who needs a good laugh. And remember, the next time you see an emu, salute them. They earned it. So we come to the end of today's story. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible history content.